Hello, and thank you for taking the time to learn more about this poster. My name is Alyssa Kopetsky, and this poster is titled Long Distance versus Geographically Close Romantic Relationships, Comparing Satisfaction, Cost, and Benefits. This study was completed as a part of my thesis, and I completed it with my mentor, Dr. Davis, and committee members, Dr. Osborne and Dr. Mayberry. The question behind this research was whether or not long-distance romantic relationships differed from geographically close romantic relationships, specifically in terms of relationship satisfaction and how important they see different costs and benefits of the relationship. Long-distance relationships are those where the members of the relationship are often separated by a great distance, while geographically close relationships are more traditional, where members live relatively close to each other and can see each other on a regular basis. According to social exchange theory, people decide to maintain and stay in relationships depending on the cost and benefits they gain. For example, if a relationship brings with it more cost, such as stress and negative emotion, than benefits like companionship and love, then a person will end up leaving that relationship. It would seem like long-distance relationships have more cost than in-person relationships, such as being away from a loved one for a longer time and less physical affection. However, about half of college students report being in a long-distance relationship. In addition, findings about relationship satisfactions when comparing long-distance versus geographically close relationships have been mixed. Some studies have found no difference between the two relationship types in terms of satisfaction, while others did, so we wanted to look at that as well in this study. This study was done completely online using students from a university in South Central Texas who were currently in romantic relationships. We had a good mix of participants who reported being in long-distance relationships and geographically close relationships, and had about 380 participants total. For the study, each participant listed if they were in a long-distance or geographically close romantic relationship, and we also collected some other descriptive information such as gender and ethnicity. And then the participants went on to complete 2 relationship satisfaction surveys and rank different costs and benefits of their romances in terms of most to least important. Some of the costs include things like stress and fighting, while some of the benefits of relationships to be ranked included happiness and intimacy. Overall, we found no significant difference in relationship satisfaction between the 2 relationship types. I thought this was really interesting because it contrasted to earlier studies, but it agreed with more recent studies that have been done on this topic. It could be that when people first started looking at relationship satisfaction in long-distance relationships, technology really didn't help with the quality of these relationships. You could really only send letters or maybe make long-distance phone calls, which were expensive at the time. However, as technology has made it easier to keep in contact with loved ones, studies have also found that the satisfaction with long-distance relationships has increased. So it's much easier to have a long-distance relationship in theory nowadays because people have things like instant text messaging and video calls. As far as the other dependent variable of cost and benefits importance, we found no significant difference between the 2 relationship types. And finally, for future work in this field, we will of course need to improve the sample diversity by having more than just college-age students in the study. I thank you again for your time spent learning more about this poster, and please comment below if you have any questions about this study. Thank you.